Friends, today I would like to talk about parenting. You might be having some kids and they might not be listening you. So in that situation, you might have thought like what you should do so that your kids will respect you and care about you. Suppose your kids are in teenage situation, like they are teenagers and now they are changing, growing, their intellectual abilities, their emotions are changing, and they are becoming little bit more rigid, stubborn in their actions, and they are not listening you. And you might have observed that they are making new friends, and those new friends are not good. They have some bad habits, and you're scared that your kids may get those bad habits. Now, what you should do? You have two options. Whenever your kids are coming, you will shout at them and you will make them feel that you are doing something wrong. Or you have an option just to talk to them in a loving way and tell them that you're wrong. But now, here you can think that is it really possible that if I will tell my kid very lovingly that you are doing wrong things and you are having wrong habits, you should stay away with your friends, you should stay away from your friends, then do you think that your kids will listen? It is very much possible that they will not listen to you. But the thing is, if you will be more harsh on them, you will talk rudely with them, then it is very much possible that they will develop some negative attitude towards you, and in future they will try to avoid you instead of avoiding their friends, because you have created your negative impression on them. And even after you want to talk to them with very softly, lovingly, they will not take any interest in talking to you because you have damaged your impression in their mind. So, all I am saying is you should avoid this kind of arguments where your voice will be loud, because kids are very sensitive. So, one thing is you need to understand, first of all, you have to observe your kids and their actions and plan a strategy where you can talk to your kids in a very loving way, in a very caring way. You should ask them or you should tell them. First of all, you should ask them what they are doing and why are they doing. You should try to know what exactly they feel. And then you should tell them in a friendly manner. You should tell them your experiences, that what happens, whatever they are doing, what will be the end result of those habits and actions. And you should understand one thing, that just by giving them suggestions and guidance, they are not going to change suddenly. It will take years or it will take sometimes weeks, depending on a situation, what exactly they are going through. Means obviously their subconscious mind will take time. It can take years also, or it can take few days also, or few weeks also. It depends on person to person, because there are some kids who are so stubborn and their brain has not grown properly. Their IQ level is of very little child, so they take a lot of time to understand the basics of the things. So in that situation also, you should stay cool and calm, because just your cool and calmness will make them realize one day, when they will have some negative impact of those habits in their life, only then they will realize one day that their parents were right. And they will respect you more because you were guiding them when they had a chance to correct them. And one more thing you have to take into the consideration is, whenever you are making a decision
as a family member. And suppose your kids are under the age of 10, means they are very young, they are in their pre-teen years. Even in that situation, you should include your kids in that family conversations where you need to make a decision. And you need to ask your kid that question, that we are doing this thing and we are planning to do this thing. What do you think? Do you have any suggestion to give? Suppose your kid is 6-year-old or 7-year-old. And you might be thinking, what a 6-year-old child can give a suggestion? The process, the reason for doing this process is, it is not just you are really looking for a suggestion from a 6-year-old child. The thing is, you are making your child realize that he is also a member of family and he will be aware of what is going on in family and he will feel respected, that their family, that his or her family is asking what to do. So he will pretend, or he will try to pretend like a grown up person. Then he will try to be responsible in his life. So this is the thing which is very important. Even though you can take it or leave it, what is his or her decision? But the thing is, that is the way the subconscious brain of the child will understand that now he is grown and now he has to take responsible decisions. So that is the process by which people become so mature in so young age. That is the parenting thing. If you will never include your children in those kind of activities where your family is making a decision and then they think, okay, it is none of my business, I don't have to interfere and this is none of my business, so he will keep himself away from these kind of things and he will never feel like a mature in a family, or he will never feel like a responsible person. So by doing this practice, you will make your child feel mature and more responsible. So I want to say two things. If your child is doing something wrong, instead of being loud and shouting at your child, try to stay cool and calm, because your cool and calmness will work. Even if you will shout and later on you will try to be nice, that niceness would not look genuine. So try to stay cool and calm. And second thing is, try to include your children in the family decisions. Let them know what's going on in family. So they will be more careful. They will be more aware of what is going on. And they will respect you more. So this is all I wanted to say. Thank you.